Hello, everyone. My name is Gwen Crawford, and I am the project leader of EUFAMI's Prospect project. First of all, I would like to thank the PEPSAI and Epione teams for inviting me to speak to you all for a few minutes today. I'm going to share a presentation with you now. Bear with me. EUFAMI is the European Federation of Associations of Families of People with Mental Ill Health. It is a non-governmental organization and has an ongoing commitment to improving care and welfare for people affected by mental illness. With our member organizations, we act jointly at the European level, combining our efforts and sharing good practices and experiences. EUFAMI's vision is that every person affected by mental ill health and their family members receive the understanding and support they need to participate as they choose in their community and to contribute in the social, economic, and political rights of that community without exclusion or discrimination. The idea of developing the prospect training programs came from a EUFAMI seminar which took place in Dublin, Ireland in 1998. Sorry. During this seminar, Dr. Ken Alexander from Australia talked about an education course he had developed for family carers, which was based on trust and respect for their knowledge and experience. The EUFAMI members who participated at this seminar decided to develop training materials to improve coping skills, facilitate empowerment, and improve the situation of their family life. Many discussions and consultations with different organizations took place over 2 years, and this resulted in the Prospect Project, which commenced in 2001. The Prospect Project brought together over 40 representatives of family and friends, people with lived experience, health and social care professionals from 16 organizations in 12 European countries. In 2004, the content and format of the 3 training programs and the Common Ground module was finalized, and the Prospect Facilitator manuals were produced. Since 2005, EUFAMI member organizations have been implementing Prospect in their own national countries. The training programs were successful and were being implemented still 12 years later. This is when it was decided that they should be updated and revised. Financial support was secured, and since 2019, the Prospect Plus project got underway. Phase 1 produced the final version of the Prospect Family and Friends Facilitator Manual. And Phase 2, which is still underway, is updating the other Prospect training programs. All the programs are based on certain principles. They are peer-to-peer, which means that the facilitators are from the same group as the participants. The content provides guided learning on important topics, but it does not provide answers, if not opens up new ways of thinking and perspectives through the sharing of the participants' own personal experiences. Key for good results is that the participants follow a progressive, structured, collective reflection, which is based on 4 principal steps. Step 1, recognition by peers. This means feeling that you're entitled to speak, being able to speak freely about your lived experience, and learning from listening to others. Step 2 is becoming aware of what you are going through, the stress you are under, how your life has been influenced by the circumstances, and gaining a deeper understanding and awareness of what is happening. Step 3 is facing up to the situation, understanding that you can learn, change things, realizing that no is an option, and becoming attentive to expressing your emotions. Lastly, step 4 is daring to change by understanding that you cannot face things alone and accepting help and building a support network. Also acknowledging that in change there is an element of risk, and finally taking those next steps. Also, key for good results is that the prospect idea is based on a simple formula. This is to implement the 3 training programs parallel and at the same time to each other. This results in encouraging the 3 stakeholder groups to collaborate, communicate, and network with each other as equals, and enables group members to have new and fresh perspective of each other. This is essential to the idea and experience of prospect in supporting the recovery process. The prospect training programs are complementary to each other, and this relationship is key for the success of each. Together, we can achieve more than alone. So, thank you for listening, and I wish you all a great conference. Goodbye.